Hello and welcome. Come on in, come on in. Another beautiful day on this Saturday, the 14th, guys. Welcome back, welcome back. This is a live video, but I kind of like record it before time. Welcome to the ATM where all things matters, guys. Give me a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe to the channel. I'm bringing forth this video before you today. It's kind of like graphic. It's disturbing and it's disgusting. It's heartwarming, heartbreaking to see a mother has to go through this. We need to find some solutions to what's going on with the young girls in the school and why is so much bullying going on in the school. We're going to get right into the video, and then I could give me a little short of my version of what I think and what I expect and what I do understand when my children was in school. Bullying is serious, and we need to take accountability as parents and see what's going on with the kids and what's causing this, the drama, the dispositions of the children going back and forth. We need to know what's going on. These girls are getting outraged. They're getting to a point that they causing others heartaches, pain, and suffering. This young girl, when you see it in the video, this young girl was beaten by 7 other young girl students in the video. She was so afraid and shameful she wouldn't even come out of the closet, out of this little wood area where she was balled up. She was shamed. She could not believe it that 7 people would take 7 girls. What kind of animosity? What kind of young girls is that? And I put it in my subscription. Do you think the parents should be held accountable for these bullying tactics that these young girls coming to school that they feel they're going to beat one girl because maybe they had an argument, a disagreement, because some of the girls so much of a bully these days, they don't even want you to talk back. And the more you're quiet, that's the more they're gonna attack you. And so when she opened up her mouth, maybe to the other one, she scared that one, and she got other friends. And they go to school with things on their mind. They're jealous either because the girls is dressed better, they look cuter. All this plays a part in how they come to be jealous of one another. So let me get straight into this video, guys, and I'll have a little bit to say at the end. If not, we're gonna go into this video and see what's going on. I have another video I also want to share.
USA 9 that her daughter was badly beaten by other students at Potomac High School.
Yeah, and her daughter was left with a broken nose and bruises all over her body. Our Melissa Kim spoke with the girl's mother, and we do have a warning. The video in this story is disturbing.
I just was enraged. I just was angry. I just wanted to know who attacked my kid.
This cell phone video shot by a student and obtained by WUSA 9 shows Juanita Caldwell's daughter Kayla being punched in the head on the floor of a utility closet at Potomac High School in Oxon Hill on Thursday. Juanita says she got a call that afternoon from school officials informing her that her daughter had been in a fight and her nose was broken.
My chest got so tight because at that point I knew it was serious.
When she got to Potomac High School and saw Kayla,
a swollen face, a bloody face, blood on her jacket, blood on her shirt, her pants, and she just kept crying that she was sorry. She just kept saying, "I'm sorry, Mom." And I don't want to fight no more. She just kept saying she was sorry.
Juanita says school staff told her Kayla was attacked by a group of 7 girls, and it allegedly stemmed from a verbal altercation earlier in the day that teachers de-escalated. Juanita says the attack was so brutal, her daughter was lying on the floor in the closet for 30 minutes until a cheerleading coach found her.
And she was going to the utility room to grab something else, and she discovered Kayla lying down on the floor, unconscious, that she had to shake her to come to.
Juanita says she's contacted Prince George's County School Superintendent Millard House II and started the process of filing charges in Prince George's County Circuit Court, but is calling on law enforcement to hold these kids responsible.
The law does not put them away because they're children.
Tonight, she thinks Kayla is still in a state of shock as she showed us broken blood vessels in her left eye and bruises on her face.
I feel so guilty that I wasn't there to protect her.
She tells us Kayla wants to go back to school because she loves her classes and her cheerleading team, but she doesn't think she'll be able to.
Because I'm just so scared. I can't see myself being at work and my baby's at that school and I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, that's tough. That was our Melissa Kim reporting. Prince George's County Public Schools tells us what happened is under investigation. Prince George's County Police tell us they took a report on the incident and they told a family member to reach out to the Department of Juvenile Services.
Okay, guys, that was that. This young woman, did y'all see her face? She was devastated, hurt, heartbroken by what happened to her child. She do not feel even safe to even allow her child to go back to the school, even though her child wants to go back and participate. When you have a demonic force like this, you don't know what to do. I feel like this black woman tears does not matter to some of these people. If there was somebody white and they attacked, but they would have known better anyway. They black people, black children, their parents, they're afraid to approach a white person in that demeanor like that. But to have these vultures of demons, 7, to beat this young baby unmercifully with bloodshot in her eye. I remember a story when my child was in school. If it wouldn't be for my daughter, they would push things under the rug. Well, this happened with my child, something similar like that. He had a bloodshot. He had a fight with the little boys in school, but these guys had set it up, right? He had got into it with his mom, which drives the school bus. And the little boy wanted to approach him. They didn't know. They knew my child can fight. So he was afraid to approach him by himself. So they initiated that they would meet in the boys' bathroom, which they locked the doors in the boys' bathroom. And when they was fighting, I guess my son was getting the best of him. And he turned around. He had a lock of weapon. And somebody in the crowd, out of all them boys, should have really gave my child a up on what was going on to let him know that this little boy had a lock in his pocket. So when my child turned his head, this is the thing that I'm getting from the children. And my daughter called me right then and there. So they was wondering how I'll get back to the school that fast in pajamas and wrap on my head and everything. I was going to see about my child. But my situation with my child, I took sides almost with them instead of me waiting to hear what my child said. So that kind of brought a little bit of disrespect or unrest with my child or unease with my child, that I didn't believe him, but I believed him. But the way I came abroad with it, I kind of like took and held on. In Louisiana, I'm in Louisiana, guys. Let me tell you, going to these white supremacist school is no good. It's no good. It's keep us in bondage, keep us slave minded down here. And I've all known what I know right now I have been educating myself. I wouldn't have never let my kids grow up into this system, in the school system out here in Louisiana. It's the worst. Well, we have to watch each branch of schools in each state anyway, because supremacists is all over them demons. Well, anyway, with this young girl right here, to see this mother go through what she's going through, and imagine what this young girl had been through. She's afraid, but she wants to be, this hero to her mom, even though she's afraid, because she wouldn't have been crying and saying, "Mom, I don't want to fight anymore." And by her getting beat like that by 7 people has frightened this young baby to her death, that she do not want to fight anymore. But she telling her mom she want to go back to school. Really, she don't. She's afraid. And the mom is so afraid of her going back to that school, and if she's at work and what might happen, and it's so sad because none of them are speaking up. But let me see if I can pull this video, because they had another report on one of the students. I don't know if they were actually in tune, because they speaking up about it now, because some of those 7 that attacked Kayla have then allegedly all this. But I mean, you can see it's real, guys. It's real. Give me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe to the channel, guys. If you have not subscribed or you're not a subscriber, I need to reach my limit my standard or more. I'm not gonna say a limit because I need to get to these 1,000 subscribers and I need y'all support. Well, anyway, I'm gonna pull it up first while I'm talking because it's supposed to have another young lady that actually she's gonna speak out. She was one of them and she saw what had happened to Michaela during this altercation. So I want to pull this up and find this right fast, guys. If you just hold on and give me a minute, because bullying, we need to start holding these young people accountable for their action because there's too much going on with these young kids. These young kids are getting out of hand right now, and I don't blame what's going on with them. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I can go through my share button and see what I can find if I actually pulled it up. And I didn't pull it up right then and there. Let me see. Hold on, guys. Yeah. Let me continue until I can be able to pull it up. Sure, I thought I had pulled it up already, but evidently I didn't. Evidently I didn't. This was actually another student. She said that she was bullied and they threatened her over the phone that if she says something, that's this gonna happen to her. So let me see if I can kind of pull it up from here now. Let me see.
Another student, I should say, to come forward. Tonight, our Alexis
Let me see
Wainwright
if I can
shares the
back
new
it up
allegations
first
and how.
and rewind it.
Which new tonight, more concerns around a student's safety.
This is more concern. This is
Safety.
another
At
student
Potomac High School in
concerned
Prince
about her
George's County.
safety.
On Sunday, we showed you the injuries that 14-year-old Kayla
Yeah, you saw
Caldwell
some of this.
suffered
This is
during an
someone
assault.
else.
And that story pushed another student, I should say, to come forward. Tonight, our Alexis Wainwright shares the new allegations and how county leaders may get involved. It's a story you'll only see here.
Tonight, Prince George's County State's Attorney Aisha Braveboy's office says they are in contact with the family we first spoke to about possible consequences for those girls who beat Kayla. And now we're hearing new allegations from a student who says one of those same girls sent her death threats.
I go to school, I go to class, I go home. And so I had never seen them. I didn't know why they were doing what they were doing or who they were.
A student at Potomac High School, too terrified to share her identity, but voicing her concerns.
I just want to know what is going to happen from here. Am I safe? Are these girls going to retaliate now that they have received consequences for their actions?
She says she's received threats of violence and even death threats since Saturday.
Messages along the lines of, "We got something for you and your girl." Things like that.
She says this student is one of the girls caught on camera assaulting 14-year-old Kayla Caldwell last week. Caldwell was punched in the head on the floor of a utility closet at the school in Oxon Hill last week. She has a broken nose and hand and bruises all over, not to mention emotional scars.
To know that I was not the first and there was a huge chance that I wouldn't be the last had I not said something deeply concerned me.
And now this student is concerned about her bright future.
I do everything in my power to stay away from drama, to think about my future with school and how it would be on my record forever.
What would you like to see be done next?
I want to see more, I guess, alert and attention. If you see something happening once, why do you wait for it to happen another time or another time after that?
Tonight, Prince George's County Public Schools sent us a statement saying in part that there is an active investigation into all of this and safety is a top priority and fighting is unacceptable. Alexis Wainwright, WUSA 9.
Yes. And I understand this young girl, she It's hiding her identity. She don't want to be seen because she's afraid of retaliation. She don't know if she's safe, because so many times when these type of things happen, when black on black crime, they tend not to do anything or hold these people and their families accountable for these things. So what I'm trying to understand, where in the hell is their parents? They allowed them to go retaliate and tell this young girl. Who are they to tell them it's going to happen to you and your girl? Your girl. You can tell with somebody black, your girl. This happened to you and your girl. So evidently someone spoke up, and these children, where is all this anger coming from for young people that have not experienced the world like they should have? It's got to be coming from the home. But why take it to the school? And the least argument you get into is automatic. You want to retaliate, threaten people. This coming from above, from the parents, from the people that they surround themselves around. I see some of the young girls right here in Louisiana. Even when I said that earlier about my son, then I'm gonna jump now on my daughter. While she was in school, she was on honor roll, so she was in class like, well, she's probably about the few that was in the honor class with the white children. But my daughter never acted like she was more than the next person. She was my only daughter, and I had my only son, so she was able, to wear a lot of nice things for as Aeropasta, Harry Potter, not Harry Potter, what's the other one? I don't forgot the other one just that fast. I know she will wear a lot of those name brand, not so much like, how people glam with the purses and all that big earrings. She was not like that. She was more low key. She would just have the little clothing on, the name brand clothing, and these girls was jealous of her. They would walk up and down the street, and I would observe, because me, I'm an observer, I'm a nosy person at time. I want to know, I didn't see you on this street before, so where did you come from? It's just a small little town, so everybody know everybody. So I want to know, well, why is you walking up and down the street? Because she felt that she was trying to intimidate my child, because my child is quiet. She loved to stay to herself and read before she graduated. So this particular time, to speed up a little bit more, one of the big fat girls want to approach my daughter on the school bus, and my daughter didn't give her any feedback at the time. And I guess my daughter was kind of afraid, so she just went off and on an outburst, and it's like they had to pull on the side. It just goes to show you how these people are bullying. It always got to be a big one in between time, with the other one egging it on, that they continue. Because if it had one intelligent one, just like this young girl that spoke up for this friend of hers, really not probably a friend, but she just saw, well, what they did, it was wrong. So she spoke up. That's why she getting kind of like threats. But she should be feel safe in that school, that she shouldn't have to run. And like she said, she wants to see it be able to happen, consequences right then and there when it happened, not let them be able to do it again. They need to have some type of punishment. They need to be in a juvenile for at least a year to teach them a lesson. They don't need to just walk free so they can make more threats, because evidently they didn't learn a lesson. Because if you're being investigated, you under investigation, and you are warned, so you goes out and you find out who said something and who reported it, and you retaliate. And that's what I say about when it's black on black crime. These white supremacists love this type of retaliation, because why did they even know that this young girl said something? And how did they know? They quick to let other people know. So our life is in jeopardy because of that. The saying is, if you see something, say something. I mean, it stemmed it from me in 2001. They stole my phrase, and I didn't have the adequacy or the right things, the tools to be able to secure my my quote, and it was stolen from me. I even wrote a poem about it, right? So yeah, guys, y'all have to be more mindful of your kids today, because this is sad. And now her parents, the perpetrator's parents, are angry because someone came out on them, their children. But it's 7 of you guys. What are y'all gonna do about it? Who are these monsters that attack someone else's child? That's it for this moment, guys. And I hope you enjoyed this video and bring awareness to your surroundings and pay attention to your kids. Ask them questions if you see any changes in them or the attitude when they coming from school. Guys, get involved. Ask questions. Please get involved. And y'all have a great day. Again, I'm signing out. This is the ATM where all things matter. You have a great day. Great night, really.